here in this beautiful island for a reason. Every one of our businesses was started for a reason. We care about our work for a reason. And if we can find our gift through our businesses, through our work, we find the reason that we're here.
It just seems so obvious that things should work a different way. You have to go back to the first principles and think, well, what's the actual problem we're trying to solve? And what's the most efficient, best way to solve that?
You know, I think for all of us, life's a set of challenges. You know, I've had other big challenges, flying in combat over Iraq and Kuwait in the first Gulf War. Taught me things about teamwork and communication and how important it was to focus on the things you can control, and working together as a team is irreplaceable in any difficult thing we all do.
We've been taught from a very young age that we have to be superheroes and we have to save the world as individuals. I think the really exciting moment in time we're in as human beings right now is it's moving from thinking about superheroes to thinking about super collectives.
I think the key, I think, to my life's been just surrounding myself with incredible people, and to get to the top, in my opinion, you've got to be somebody that is wonderful with people, who genuinely cares about people, who brings out the best in people.
There's this really exciting new generation of leaders that are emerging, that are driven on compassion, they're driven on forward thinking, they're driven really in a sense of wisdom in their leadership.
I always knew I was an entrepreneur, and I love entrepreneurs, and I love people who build, and I love people who are courageous enough to fail all the time. I just find that success really comes when you're truly engaged.
I think that's one part of business that people don't talk about as much, is it's the just getting up one more time than you fail.
We have our passion, whatever it is that drives us. We have our profit, our business, whatever it is that pays us. And somewhere in there, we find our purpose, what we're meant to be doing. And we have to do more because we know how to do this. And what we should be doing is helping women and girls through vocational training to start their own business and be able to provide for their families.
I believe that the most powerful force on earth is the human soul on fire. And I believe as humans, when we step up and take even better care of ourselves, whatever that looks like for us, when we do that, it doesn't just impact us, it impacts every single person that we come into contact with.
It's been an amazing journey. The people who we meet, who come along, the participants on this are equally amazing.
The whole experience is probably overwhelming in terms of the amount of connections that we've had with other people on the trip and the speakers and the one-on-one time, and just so inspired to go back into our life with much more purpose.
Oh wow, stand-up moments. I'd have to be Gabby. The fact that she's having such a huge impact with what she's doing rather than what she's saying. It transcends culture, it transcends language. I just took so much from that, and just would never forget it.
It's been a long, hard haul, but I'm getting better. But my spirit's strong as ever. I'm still fighting to make the world a better place, and you can too.
You are already programmed for the perfect career. You are already programmed for the most abundant life. Just as every cell is already programmed in the body, all of us are programmed to the experiences in which we will allow our hearts to so burst open. And you know how long it takes? 1 instant.